on their second map of Vertigo. For now, though, Nuke, third and final map of this series, final map of the day. Winner will be making their first step towards Copenhagen, guaranteeing them a slot in the major. Loser will be down in that 2-2 bracket. And that will come to its logical conclusion tomorrow, Anders. We have 3 remaining games.
Yeah, that's true. More heartbreak could be coming up.
Here we go then. Hold on to your seats. nafany will have a smoke and a flash as they kick things off here on the T side. The knife must have fallen against them. Smoke down towards main entrance. Very meta smoke, calling it the waterfall. Allows you to have a bit of freedom outside, and zorte is going to try and exploit that freedom with the P250 at range.
Well, he knows that Wonderful is back there. Needs a little bit of backup, but they're going to let him slip past, and that's already pretty good. And look at nafany, look at where he's at. If he gets one opening here towards the squeak door, I think Em has no idea what's happening. My God, nafany, he's infiltrated the bomb site. Look at the position that he's in. This is sickening. Does he see the gun barrel? He does now. Then there's the opening. They're in a lot of trouble here, Na'Vi. BetBoom off to a wonderful start. And it's going to be a dink towards the top there as well. JL very low.
Okay.
All bells ringing for Na'Vi right now. They need to get back into this round. Aleksib, oh my God, coming out of the vent, getting a headshot, another one, Chiron, blown up, I can't believe it, Aleksib, here to try and save his team as he gets almost up on top of the hop, but Siren's got something to say about it. Ooh. It's 2-on-2 now, Bit with another headshot, and Siren gets run down. Na'Vi, what a retake.
It's very well played from Aleksib. They're striking from the unbroken vent. They had no idea. He times it to perfection. Leaps out of the vent, double kill found, and it's enough as he lays the foundations for his teammates to retake the bomb site and find a very convincing CT pistol after losing the first kill as well, Anders. The bomb planted, 5-on-4, swarmed. Were na'Vi, but Aleksib, he is always in those vents. You'll find him there along the T side as well. Bit got a little bit dicey. 2 bullets left in the USP. Hits the 1-bullet headshot. And it will be a nice defuse. That's going to revitalize the Na'Vi squad. The bomb goes down. Not out of the woods just yet, of course. Galil's will be deployed in full force. Smokes towards outside.
Yeah, get the energy back up on Na'Vi. I mean, you saw a little bit of a celebration there for Aleksib. He is finished, so they don't really celebrate like that.
Why are there so many gaps? What is going on?
He's getting peppered. This
is
through.
Weird.
I can't believe he didn't take what damage there was.
Okay, this is really quite awkward now. Like, no one can get comfortable. They're not looking at secret steps. No one knows what's going on here. Gaps in their smokes. Ton of damage. Aleksib manages to get out of harm's way. He barely got shot in the process. They've got themselves a 5 versus 3. This force buy has collapsed. BetBoom barely make it down towards Secret. Chiron on an island. Just has to walk towards Secret, hope for the best. Aleksib might have his number here.
It's real close. Gotta call it in. See, they're falling back now. I mean, Zorte's on this side with the bomb alone and just no health at all, right? Think of how many ways that can explode around. What do you even do here? I mean, it's a 5-on-3, 30 seconds. I don't even know if they could do anything. Maybe you just try and do a bit more damage. 27 seconds. The bomb is still back there. Even if they win a fight here, what does it really matter? The bomb is so far away. Okay, they're trying to see if they could die down the vent, but Imma's waiting for them. Lambs to the slaughter nearly. They're actually somehow getting their way through. I can't believe they even got this deep into it, but Bit still holding here, unfortunately, for them. And Chiron, yeah, he'll do the damage, but they cannot win the round any longer. That part is done.
It's gone away. I can't. Okay, there it is. Wonderful. We'll catch him at the end. 2-0. Not the prettiest execution there. Smokes didn't quite land at the target. There was huge gaps, and you could see pandemonium ensued shortly after. They lose 2 kills. You're trying to calm. You're trying to understand where the gaps are. You're trying to explain it specifically. It's quite an ugly round there from BetBoom. Normally have quite the advantage when you bring out the Galils after planting the pistol, but 5-on-3 doesn't do anything for them. They don't save any weapons, and it's going to be another little partial investment here. They get some Deagles and Kevlar for Danis and Chiron. Down the vents we go. Nice fancy footwork here from nafany.
Okay, well, that still was quite a labored round. I feel like for NaVi, you know, still a bit of a wake-up call that they can't really take anything for granted here. They really have to focus up. Little burst from Bit, able to take down nafany. At least that's something to work with. Aleksib out here should be able to win the fight against the Deagle up front. Although Dennis was very, very good on the second map. He was top fragging, carrying them through. Certainly hearing the footsteps here on the other side. We'll see. He's trained up for it with the Deagle. He had the right idea, but couldn't quite get the job done. Fair enough.
Oh,
okay, nicely done.
No, not a third.
Give us another one. Why not? He's rolling now. Oh, okay. Shot to the back.
He keeps him modest. That would do. Don't want him to have any clean rounds here. Keep the money at an arm's distance. We are going to see now AKs deployed. Don't think they need the AWP on the T side here, but 3-0 for NaVi. The idyllic start they were looking for. Converting the pistol. Very awkward second round from BetBoom. Now need to find some solid ground to operate upon. Round 4. What have they got up their sleeves here? Wonderful does have the AWP. In-game leader Aleksib provides the initial utility for him to get a clean shot towards outside. Vision will be removed.
Oof. Is there still a gap? Such a massive gap.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Why are they? Is it like by design? Do they want that gap there? Like it's cost them and frags every single time.
Yeah, it can't be by design, can it? That is a really big issue. nafany, they're going to be... Oh,
he saw him!
Aleksib! I don't think his brain registered what was happening. He definitely saw him. That can't even be like a 4x3 scenario. He was right in the middle of it. Flash through. Kill onto nafany. This has been one of the wackiest best of threes I feel like we've casted in a long time, Henry. What is happening?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to work out the
gaps in the smoke. It's like...
Because it's the same gap as one. Is there something behind that? Are they inviting Wonderful to take that pick? Because no one was really patrolling the angle. He just got a freebie, but thankfully, there's still a fighting chance. He says, oh, the missed shot from Wonderful. Could have taken his time with it. Maybe rushes the shot a little bit. Bit's been dropped as well. That kill could cost him a lot. He gets another one. Siren, this is absolutely fantastic. And it throws JL into a 2 versus 1 where he does not stand much of a chance. 72 HP. He's got the incendiary in his back pocket. A flashbang to work with as well. 2 kills to his name already and decides to peel off. I guess he wants to grab the AWP. It's around. It looked like they were favored. Finds the AWP itself. And that confirms a round for BetBoom. Another frantic one. Not comfortable, but like we say, BetBoom always seems to thrive in the chaos here. Wonderful. Opening frag wasn't quite enough.
I mean, it's the entire incident with Aleksib, with I think nafany walking through the smoke. That obviously was very, very confusing.
Yeah, he definitely spotted him, but just didn't quite register it as he was turning. Perfect spot. Could have been a very different round if he gets that frag.
I mean, I guess that can happen, right? It could also be one of those moments where you are just looking at your teammate's monitor or the radar or something, just as you're looking away. Something is happening. Definitely an unusual fight to occur anyway.
Great shots from Siren.
Yeah.
Saving the day. We'll keep track of the gap. I'm going to make sure I...
Yeah, that's a big mystery.
I'm going to get my PC out there.
Oh,
I'm going to watch
going on? All right, well, they're setting up the smokes again, so we're going to get a bit of glimpse of it here, see if there's going to be one more gap in there. It looks like there will be. Surely it's by design. There's no way it's not.
No, dude, it's not, because they've misthrown the smoke. There's 2 smokes landing in the same spot. It's super weird what's going on out there, but they're making it work. It's equal exchange for now. nafany opening kills. And that should be enough. It's really working for them.
I'm so confused. But this wasn't even really about the smoke gaps. This is about getting into Mini so quick that the A defense was not ready for it. Aleksib got traded right away, but JL, you could tell he had no idea where to stand once they lost control of Mini and just couldn't really make it out of there. So, another round for BetBoom.
Yeah, convincing one of that.
I don't know if I'm overblowing this. I'm so nervous for NaVi right now.
I think you might be onto something. They're looking a little bit out of their depth in terms of the one-on-one duels. They are getting erect.
It's
nafany again, Anders. What a showing he's having.
Yeah, he's playing very well. But it's just like the energy just left the room for Navi on the second map. Like they never got it back. Who's going to rally the troops here?
He'll go down. CT's desperately trying to hold on to little. They have in the M4s and T spawn. 3 players survive in total. Thankfully, Wonderful survives as well. 3-2. BetBoom continue to find success here on Nuke. That's going to be 2 rounds in a row. Focusing that outside area. Might be chaotic out there, but they're hitting their shots. That's all that really matters in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, they're proving that at the moment. I mean, I can't believe it, but Zorte still to find a shot here or a kill, but it's early days. He's only died 3 times, so I don't think he's too worried about it at the moment. Back to a couple of pistols there on the Navi side. They obviously save some weapons.
Now they've thrown them correctly. Now you've got them, boys. Okay, that's what they're going for. They've worked it out. It's all good.
Well done.
Didn't cost them too much, though.
Zeus has come out with the skin.
That means he's an experienced player with the gun. Or gun, taser, I suppose. Will it be enough, though? Huge talking point around this RMR. Imma doesn't quite connect. Can the Zeus? There it is. Gets an AK-47. Does it save the day, though? JL flashed in the corner, surrounded by multiple BetBoom players. 3 versus 1. Aleksib already bails. Gonna have to save the AWP. BetBoom will tie things up. All of a sudden, they're in this conversation, Anders. Will they be the first team?
Qualifying over Navi. That is such a shocking headline. Remember how confused BetBoom looked on the first map, just really, really messing up any chance. It was Navi winning, I think, 11 rounds in a row or something like that at one point. Just absolutely tearing it up on that map. BetBoom standing no chance at all. Maybe it was more than that even. Like, did they win 13 rounds in a row, Navi? I can't remember, but either way, it was very one-sided on Overpass. Navi never managed to get anything really cool going on the second map. And BetBoom have carried over the momentum. They're really doing it. Siren up at 8 kills.
It's a very
scoreline's tied.
Impressive form BetBoom are displaying right now. The individuals coming to life. Navi starting to shrink slowly but surely.
I feel like with JL, just the character that he is, like a like a happy guy. I feel like some of these days should have been over for Navi when you get this kind of an emotional state where everyone's just looking a little bit flat. I was hoping that was in the past.
It hasn't been a problem recently, though. The vibes have been pretty immaculate for this squad as of late. But
that's what I mean. Like, what's going on?
I'm sure they work it out. Early days here in the first half of the third map. Dinko, keep it down, would you?
Someone's trying to watch the Navi game.
There is a secondary stream going on, of course. Enterprise taking on Saw. Let's check on the scoreboard while we're here. 7-1 to Saw. They're going to get the 2-0. They won't be making their way to the major. That'll be into the 2-2 bracket. We have 3 more matches tomorrow. All do or die, of course. For now, though, focusing here on the action. NaVi with the absolute favorites coming into this one. They decimated their opposition. I think that's maybe a kill. No. JL just outside of him. Siren. Held a bay towards the hub position. Wonderful finally gets an advantage here. 5-on-4. They can't hold on to it though. Aleksib has been found. Siren sneaks away through the smoke. Frustrating scenes here.
Smoke and a flashbang around the corner just to put a little bit of pressure on. So you can keep that AWP at bay for as long as possible. They're not actually going to try and slip by for the minute. It seems like they've changed their minds and they want to go back to the ramp instead. Bit is holding down there with no more real nades to stop them. But Imma, this is great. Just to look up and seeing that there's nobody out in the yard. So they're going to have a good amount of information to work with. They should be starting to realize that someone is up here. Imma continuing the check. This is really great play. Even if he doesn't find a kill, he's doing immense amount of work for his team. Grenade right through 30 seconds. They have the read, Navi. They know what's coming. Nobody at ramp, and now they've definitely confirmed it. JL with the kill. I mean, this is all pretty much locked in at the moment. Siren gets a kill. Kyron with a headshot. Navi, the defense has crumbled. I can't believe it. They knew. They knew for sure what was coming their way, and they cannot hold on to it.
Yeah, you can see the frustration really setting in now. Na'Vi opening picks, man advantage. Jules looking likely to fall in their favor, unable to land the shots. The flashbang's very effective towards upper, and BetBoom will find 4 rounds in a row here on their T-side campaign. They're going to be blowing the roof off this joint if they book themselves a place in the major after going down 13-3 in the first map. They're pick-handers. They didn't turn up at all. They were looking out of their depth tactically.
Yep.
And now here they are, running away with the first half after losing the pistol. 0-3 against them, posting 4 convincing rounds in a row. No clutches required, no stealing the rounds away. They've had to fight 2 for nail as a unit. That's been the cleanest performance on the T side, but they've got the job done so far.
And I've got to say, that round is that's one of those morale-breaking rounds for Navi. When Imma's pushing the yard like that, he finds all the information you could possibly want. You see them by the squeak door. There's no doubt in anybody's mind what's coming, and you're still not able to win it. You couldn't get any better information really about what's going on in that round if you're on the Navi side. I'm so shocked.
A different setup here. We're all going to be deploying the nafany smokes early on from T-spawn, as they're up against just pistols. Navi are in a lot of trouble. They've got an M4 in the hands of Bit.
Yeah.
I was safe in the previous round, but Deagles and 5.7s otherwise. See if Bit can actually find some impact here. 6-2. First shot rattles out from the AWP. Doesn't quite connect, but wonderful put on high alert. Bit's waiting for his opportunity to strike here from Secret. Needs a bit of aggro taken away from him. Lying in wait toward those Secret steps as we hit the 1-minute mark.
Well, there's the flash for a little bit of a peek.
Oh my god.
He gets a lot more than he was.
They're looking red hot right now. In terms of the individual form,
yeah,
hands down, they are looking much better.
They look so much more focused and hungry right now than Navi do. There's a completely different mental state at the moment happening for BetBoom. You can just tell. 3 versus 5 on this one. Keep it going. JL gets 1 in return, but it's going to have to be a lot more Deagle headshots. Oh, yo, that's it. Get 1 more. See if you can bring this round back. Oh, some damage on the Siren on the other side, but he gets overwhelmed. Good play for Siren to stay back and wait for his teammates to get there. That's what you want to see. And Aleksib will have to walk away.
Yeah, he's got no choice but to do so. He's got $2,000 in reserve in terms of loss bonus. They're going to be at the maximum, 3,400 per player. They can bring out the wonderful AWP once again in the next round, but 5 in a row now on the T side. Good variation of strategies, handling the pistols well. Sure, they give up a couple of frags with some nice shots there coming in from JL, but that's about all they get. Headline is that money's absolutely fine for BetBoom. They've got tons of gold available to them. Zorte will have 5 digits after this one. $11,300. So even the players that die don't need drops. They've got 6K themselves. You might as well keep the AWPers cash strong as we get into the closing stages of this first half. 5-3. Aleksib, I need Blade to chime in here. This is the one they thought, okay, we're locked in. After Overpass, we've just won their map pick 13-3. They don't even play Anubis. They struggle on that map. And they lost every single clutch. Couldn't get anything going in the second half. And they find themselves down 5-3 on the CT side of Nuke.
That's what I mean, like... I sound a bit desperate here, but... I really am shocked on behalf of Navi. I guess on some level, I'm equally shocked that BetBoom have managed to recover the really ugly game that was happening there on Overpass, because they looked so confused on that one. So I was more or less ready to write them off. Big mistake. As they've managed to recompose themselves, clutching their way through Anubis. By no means easy rounds that they won on that particular map, and now they're really believing in it once again, although that's a really nice HE. Right as nafany was trying to walk through, he gets completely caught with his pants down. Aleksib gets one more on the Chiron. He's trying the best that he can here.
Here we go.
5 versus 3. They should win this round, no problem, right?
Right. And that should confirm it. Imma keeps this one convincing. 50 seconds, no choice but to save. They won't be making a dent here. Na'Vi back to their winning ways after giving up 5 in a row. This is looking much better, though. 5 players survived for themselves. Round 9, nothing got going there. BetBoom. To be fair, though, what a showing has been after losing the pistol. They're in a very comfortable spot. Money, as we mentioned, totally fine. Zorte with $7,000 will be taken just above 8K. The bottom of the barrel loss bonus, but there it is. Aleksib leading by example there. Double kill towards that upper bomb side. We've got Imma chiming in with the frag towards Squeaky Door as well. Some open runway, though, for BetBoom. They can explore some of the tactical options. We haven't seen any upper rushes yet. No real ramp room control. There it is, round concluded. 2 weapons will be saved. Natus and Zorte had a ton of utility as well, so you might as well hold on to all of it. Keep that money nice and strong for these last few rounds here. You can see they've won 5 in a row at the top of your screen, all by virtue of explosions. They're just money for days.
They have so much of it to work with, yeah.
So, very important round, Randers. Na'Vi looking to find their footing on the defensive side. All for Wonderful. Does he continue to be outside or change things up? I think he's going towards ramp this time. So yeah, same dynamic. He's going to hold ramp and have the turret-like setup. Again, there's more terrible smokes outside. If you go outside, you can see there's a massive gap there. So that means that they're useless. Like, if you can spot towards red, we'll get into that later, as JL and Imma making mincemeat of the BetBoom players. Zorte will pull it back. Now, like I said, it hasn't been the most beautiful T side, but in terms of individual skill and hitting their shots, you got to give it to BetBoom. That's where they've really delivered. But I don't know, those outside wall of smokes are really quite alarming to me. If you can see the gap from main and you can see no one's crossed, those smokes are just wasted, essentially. You're trying to take vision away and sow seeds of doubt as to whether people have got down towards secret. If there's a gap, that concept doesn't work.
Yeah, there's no doubt at all on the CT side.
So that's like the 3rd time now we've had missed smokes. They're still winning, like, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, but...
Yeah, but in some ways, it's even more confusing how Na'Vi are losing some of these rounds when they just should be the better team here. Aleksib getting caught at range. It's a Tech 9 up on the one. Zorte doing great work, hitting more headshots. He keeps running on through. Get that AWP back out again, son. He's looking for the ace. He's scoped up for it. Wonderful. The pressure is on. And let's see, he's got the bomb on his back here. Zorte bending reality to his will. 3 kills with the Tech 9 Anders. 4 in total. This would be the ace. You could see a sigh from Wonderful. He knows he is in a horrible spot right now. He's got the AWP. He has got the defuse kit. Gives up a position with the HE. Suggests he's coming in from heaven. It's Zorte to close things out. A magnificent round from him. If he can find this final kill, Wonderful operating with 0 information. Time is ticking away. He hasn't even touched the bomb as of yet. He's going for the full defuse. And Zorte steals the round away. The Tech 9 is sublime. And it's a beautiful finish in the 1 versus 1. I can't believe how he's pulled that one off. It looked like the round was over. They found frag after frag on the CT side. And Zorte just had to take matters into his own hands. The Tech 9 is deployed and ridiculous kills are found. Gets that bomb planted, a missed shot from Wonderful, and he knows he's in a lot of trouble at that stage. An absolute disaster for Na'Vi. They are going to be crushed behind that one, Na'Vi. They had every chance to win it. It looked locked in. It's the Tech 9 that brings them low. What a nightmare. Zorte, that ace could send them to the major. It absolutely could. My God. I mean, again, the hunger is there for BetBoom. And Na'Vi, what are they doing? How could they get back into this one? They need something here. They're picking up what looks like a double orb setup. You've got to just try and hold it together. You're so tilted after that one. They should be. You got this internalized rage you just want to let out. Yeah. How have we given this round up? How have we lost to one guy in a Tech 9? But they're going to have to move on. 6-4. Na'Vi throw the round away. Double orb setup is being brought out.
Bit and Wonderful operating with the snipers here. Spotting the foot, though, of Aleksib. Zorte on high alert. Knows Wonderful's probably out here. Does he get the advantage? Does he get the kill? Oh my, even with the peek.
Sickening, absolutely
He's done it again.
Yeah, they failed a smoke.
Another missed smoke as well. It doesn't seem to matter.
It doesn't. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my mind. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Maybe there's a chance the CT's dropped an incendiary. I don't think that happened. I think they just missed it. But either way, 4-on-3, they still have the man advantage, Anders. We can talk about the missed smokes all day long. They're still finding advantageous positions. Smoke down towards the right-hand side of ramp will completely remove Bit's vision. He'll have to play in front of the smoke now, put himself in a precarious spot, and Danis will make light work of him. 3 versus 2 once again. They're looking to steal the round away. Aleksib, if he can't find this one, they might not have much left for the final round. He holds well. Nice positioning. Still a lot of work to be done here. They do have a kit. Incendiary available, flash as well. Both players towards the ramp side.
Sick move for Aleksib to walk through the smoke like that. It sets him up. At least they have a chance to see if they can recover this one. They must win the last couple of rounds here. Missed shot from Zorte, but the trusty Tech9 has come back out again. They're right on top of each other. It's a terrible position for BetBoom to be in. They might have put themselves into an unwinnable position. Chiron backing up in through the flames, nearly lining it up, but it's the defuse coming in. Chiron unable to stop them. 5 rounds for NaVi. They need to recover their strength. Aleksib, 3 kills on him. He is trying his best to pull his team back through and into this game. My God. This is so much closer than it should be. Where's the recovery from NaVi? Jail's doing well. He's got 12 kills. I feel like Aleksib's had a lot of important kills as well in this game.
He's the only one really keeping the dream alive.
Yeah.
Honestly. In these 10 situations where it looks like they're down and out, he finds a kill. He understands what he's up against, and NaVi get themselves back into it. A 6-6 finish is what they're looking for. Oh, Lord. Zorte, unfortunate there, just as he unscopes, the CT crosses over. nafany tucks himself in towards main entrance. Rounds on a knife's edge here. Imma playing behind the smoke. Oh, he just pulled the trigger. He's got a guaranteed kill.
Yeah. Might get one anyway. Smoke fading ever so slowly. Good return from Aleksib. That you'll take that every time. Trading back and forth and up at the hot. It's JL. Safe pair of hands. 3 kills to end it with as they tie up the game 6-6 at the end of the first half. And Aleksib, yeah, get somebody fired back up on that team.
Yeah, he's got to rally the troops. He does have to be the captain right now. He's the only one that's really delivering, getting them the hell out of dodge when they need it. Recovering some of these awkward rounds, and he's playing very, very well. They do stabilize. 6-6, certainly serviceable here. Pistol, of course, going to be very important. We're going to go right down to the wire. nafany, a great half. After going down as well. 0-3, they post 5 rounds in a row. With one of the scrappiest T-sides you're likely ever going to see.
It really was. It was duct taped together at one point.
But the brutal aim carried them through it. They were hitting some ridiculous shots. Some intense rounds. JL, a sigh of relief. They do manage to course correct towards the end of that first half. The all-important pistol. Do we have the Julies in the hands of BetBoom? Indeed, Siren. No kit. Just a note as well. nafany of the HE. What's got up his sleeve there?
Yeah, he's got it primed and ready. See if he can find a way to throw it. Looks like he's up at heaven at the moment. Jump down. NaVi trying to change the pace a little bit here and be quick with it. Chiron and Siren, look at it. Headshots coming through finally. Again, it's the captain of NaVi that has to try and see if he can drag his team back into this one. But the dualies are shown up from the hut, and it's going to be a kill. They hunt it down. JL, nicely done, steals the dualies. Wonderful with the headshot. And then it's on his own. They're trying to make an escape. Oh, Wonderful. This is so smart. Luring him back into it. A triple kill for Wonderful. Another scrappy round, but this time it's NaVi that come out on top.
Yeah, he needed that. After the 1v1, it wasn't his fault. His teammates left him in an awkward spot. He does manage to have a lovely pistol around there. Mr. Wonderful delivering the goods.
This is some of the most off-road Counter-Strike I've seen in a really long time.
Oh, I'm loving it. This is what it's all about.
I can't believe it. I thought this was going to be so one-sided.
Oh, it's anything but. We're neck and neck. 4 spy on the CT side. It's an audacious maneuver, Anders, but one I welcome.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Scout on Zorte. He's been impressing us.
Oh, yeah.
Surely, if it's your first time catching him play, you're going to be persuaded that this could get real interesting. Flashbang on over. Again, it is just a scout, so some tags are good. All right, nice little smoke landing there towards Hell. Deagle not quite with the stopping power, and Zorte up close. Scout's not going to be covering it either. nafany with the Deagle. Can't see a thing through the windows there. So far, so good for Navi. This is kind of what you want at the beginning of the round. nafany might be good for a kill, but he should be traded very swiftly in this position. Yeah, and even failing the first shot, you know, it's not going to be much longer. I think this round is locked in. I hesitate to say it because it's been madness so far, but it's starting to look like it should be done. Just the submachine gun lost. Nobody cares. Get the bomb planted, secure the round. Don't lose the Galil if you can avoid it. Which JL? Really good stuff. He's 18-8, JL. Him and Aleksib, the two of them right now are keeping Navi afloat.
They really are. Navi find 2 in a row, presumably 3.
Should be.
You can see like they're close to victory here, but they still seem a bit tilted. There's been some really...
I'm tilted on their
rounds.
behalf.
Yeah, there's been some rounds that, like, God, it was really going to test your mental fortitude. They're going to have to take the eco here, BetBoom. Navi will have a bit of buffer once again. Very important pistol falls in their favor. Need to make sure they keep this clean, though. Navi can't afford to lose 2 or 3 members. The MP5 from Bits, got to be the first time we've seen it at the RMR. I was using it last night. It's a good gun. It's all right. Gets the job done. nafany with the Zeus. He's in towards that hub position. Good protocol to flush him out.
Yeah, get rid of those close positions. Nobody wants to get tased. All right, there's an MP5 kill. He actually got the job done. The Zeus not quite connecting. And there we are, opening everything up. They lose 2 players. It's absolutely fine. It's not a big deal. Navi, 3-round lead. This is what they need. Like, now they're close once again. Couple of more rounds, and BetBoom won't have the economy to sustain it. This first buy round is going to be real important for BetBoom.
Would you like a B-stream update, Anders?
Hit me with it, yes.
Okay, I probably should have had it ready before I said that. I can just hear Dinko rumbling through the walls here. We've got to check in. It's 11-6 in favor of Saw, looking to close things out 2-0.
Okay.
We'll see if they will keep track of that. For now, though, into a very important round here. Navi on the hunt for double digits here on Nuke. The favorites coming into this one.
What?
What's going on out there?
I guess it is just another one of those like waterfall smoke. It just lands and it falls down, so it is kind of smoking the credit card position. It's fine. There is an AWP in play for Zorte, so kind of cool to see him have that early on. Nice shots through. JL getting tagged up. The top fragger in the server at the moment. You can get rid of JL, and there we go, right through. And Aleksib left behind by his teammates. They're coming back out again. Why are they running back out of secret?
There's a lot of questions here, Anders. I don't think we're going to get answers, unfortunately. But
my God,
Yama has actually found.
It was the bomb. It was just dropped so far up.
Something.
Was that Aleksib? Just when he died, he just threw the bomb forward. I don't even understand how it lands that far away. But yeah, a little bit of a backstab here. Wonderful down. Ima has to try and get the ace if he wants to win this round. It actually might be possible here.
Yeah,
not out of the question. Repositions. Oh, he's not checking it. If he had stuck around, maybe he would have had that kill towards Mini. Either way, BetBoom finally picking it up around here in the second half.
2 different Counter-Strike philosophies clashing here. You got the well-regimented Navi up against the chaotic and almost strange at times BetBoom. Speaking of strange, we've lost Aleksib. Maybe we've got to restart the game. But either way, with moments respite here. That is not the correct score at the top. There's not two BetBooms here, but...
I feel like BetBoom are following like a really ancient CIS Counter-Strike tradition of if we don't know what we're doing, they can't know either. It's so crazy.
Like, I always, whenever I talk about this team, I always just say, they're chaotic, they're difficult to read, they play more puggy style Counter-Strike. This is just taking the biscuit, though. This is unbelievable.
They brought it to a new level. Yeah. But I think it wouldn't be a problem. Normally, this shouldn't be a problem right now. They should be able to deal with it. They should be able to say, you know what, it's not a big deal.
Hey, man, they pack a punch, these BetBoom boys.
I'm so shocked. I really am.
So we're just waiting for Aleksib to rejoin. I assume it was just a trivial issue. Down into that kill for the smoke. Zorte providing covering fire from the window room. Imma, look at the aim display. Oh, there was a chance. He could have got that ace.
Yeah, actually, there was a real chance at it. Okay, well, don't lose the bomb in the middle of the yard. That's a lesson from the last round. Just don't do that again. Grenades raining down.
Everything looks good out there right now.
We're really happy about that now. It's a big deal.
Yeah, just seeing some successful smokes, you're right. But we'll see if it works out for NaVi. You can see Zorte. That's what it's all designed to do. Take his vision away. He can't give definitive calls right now. Oh, down its cam. Smoke dissipates. And it's going to be a clean opening frag. No chance of the response unless JL can negate the smoke from Squeaky Door. They're hitting some nice shots here. That's even nicer. Wonderful with the double D. Looking for the triple here. He's got one bullet left in the clip, though. Needs to be careful as they try and get the bomb planted here. Zorte can't really throw himself into this one with the AWP. He knows it as well. That's some open runway to get the bomb planted.
And nafany's way down below. He's quite far away. He might have to try and get up the vent, but even that is risky. They're going to hear him if he's running like that. So yeah, he goes all the way outside to try and reposition himself. Now, Zorte, the Molotov is gone. A little bit of a jump to try and take a look. That's a very sketchy round. Wonderful. That deagle of his cutting them down on the high ground. Nobody expected that, and now they know he's coming in through mini as well. They're going to be able to set this one up nicely. nafany, good headshot, but there's more still to come. Swings out. Aleksib there to drop him, and it's a 1 versus 1. Zorte versus Aleksib. Smoke is up in front. He's trying to defuse on the other side. Aleksib, he's got him right to the smoke.
Oh, Aleksib's playing so well today. His teammates might not have delivered the goods on Nuke, but he is going big. 16-9 right now. Wonderful, to be fair. Hit some bangers. Couldn't quite get the third, but Aleksib set up in the clutch. Zorte goes to the full defuse. Oh, could have fallen apart there for Aleksib. Thankfully, he gets a very quick headshot through the smoke. Crisis averted. And this round might decide the game, Anders.
He's had a huge impact on Nuke.
Okay,
Aleksib.
Take that back. They haven't fully invested. I thought they went all in. But it's just MB9s and a couple of pistols. JL sneaks down the vent. Aggressive, of course. nafany. And finds the kill. This is actually getting dangerous now. They're going towards ramp. Nice shot. Siren looking for the double. Not quite going to find it. It's a USP at range. So low is Bits. 3 points of health.
Oh my God.
Round is wide open, Anders.
The madness has returned.
This is back to Puggy CS. I'm watching FPL here. It's crazy.
I'm actually losing my mind watching. It's so confusing. Look at this. nafany's just managed to walk out. Yeah, he's just slipped past. If he had a kit or a smoke or something, it could be a really interesting round, but I feel like it's still going to be very, very tricky. They catch Zorte right there. They still don't know about nafany, but they will. JL, the one to clean it up again. A triple for him. It really is JL and Aleksib that are starting to make this believable for NaVi. They're getting there, slowly but surely. This is a wild game that we're seeing. 11-7 will be the scoreline here.
Wow. NaVi extend their lead. That's going to be 5 rounds they've picked up on the T side. Just 1 for BetBoom. That was the little partial investment in the previous round. Money is not too bad here. They have the Zorte AWP, but the smokes will take vision away. And Imma, he doesn't even care. The smokes aren't deployed yet. He'll take the peek. He's hit some ridiculous shots and continues to do so. 3 kills found. NaVi will be on major points after this one. Siren nafany got no business going for this at all.
That's NaVi embracing the madness.
Yeah,
saying,
to say,
fine.
You want to play that game? We're going to hit 10 times harder.
That was such a stunning kill from Imma at the start of the round.
Careful, wonderful. You got the bomb.
Yeah. nafany. Nothing you could do, obviously, here. It's a long time. I mean, I'm sure they're going to be grouping up and trying to see if they can crunch him here. Why let him save the M4? He's already feeling uncomfortable. Imma, he's got his crosshair train on that corner. 3 kills for him. Yeah. Show a little bit of that knife.
5 opportunities, Anders, to close this one out. The easiest of those opportunities are coming up immediately.
Yeah.
This is where their money will be wrecked. They'll have maximum loss bonus, but that's $3,400 on the CT side. That is FAMAS territory. That's MP9. Deagles, potentially, if you want all the utility. So, very unlikely they pull this reverse sweep off. I know that's not what everyone wants to hear. I would love to be proven wrong, but it's not looking good. 3 FAMASes, Zorte on the MP9. Danit, same story. They'll take a tactical timeout to discuss the options, but they are very limited.
I mean, this is what this game, it feels like, should have been all along. So I guess it's good to see NaVi starting to wake it up. And BetBoom, obviously, I must say, I'm still really, really impressed. But this second half has been brutal in terms of the money. And NaVi have changed the pace. They're ready to take the fights here, and they are hitting the shots now once again. Some confidence returning into the NaVi lineup. It's good to see. We've got 3 from us, 2 MP9s, an assortment of grenades to follow it up. Smoke's raining down here for them to cross. And actually, Imma, yeah, he wants a challenge. You're trying to find a gap inside. It's a good idea, but Chiron was ready.
You can't blame him. The shots he's been hitting, he's just taking matters into his own hands. He's like, boys, just let me go frag him. I can take him with this AK. This time, doesn't go as smoothly. Zorte needs to be careful. Oh, no one's checking it? They're both looking towards main? Okay. That might cost them the round here. Unless Bits can pick up the pieces. Drops down from main. Round is on a knife's edge here. JL confirms the ramp's clear. A chance of a frag.
Oh, that jail position could be really painful. There's nobody really down below. Zorte is all the way about secret here. This just turned into another freaky round.
So they're going to go ramp themselves and follow JL, I suppose.
Yeah, presumably.
And that means Zorte's little flank all the way from lower hasn't done anything for him. They've lost track. Danets will have to try and defend the lower bomb site with an MP9. Smoke's available. Or smoke, I should say, singular.
Yeah, but could be quite an important one for the bomb plant. See if they're going to plant inside of the smoke or if they just want to select a position, maybe towards the control room here.
The double doors have been smoked off. And with the MP9 to defend that window position, you can't really deny the plant. You're going to swing out. Oh, it's every bullet went around him. Literally, all 20 bullets.
What is this cartoon Counter-Strike? Why is he drawing an outline around what's happening?
Yeah, this has been a bit of a Looney Tunes game.
It really has been. Oh, but now the timer is on. They've almost qualified for the major.
Is this the one?
It surely is. I don't know how to get back into this one.
No kits, Anders, of course.
No kits, no nothing to work with here. They're under a lot of pressure. Bit goes down, but Aleksib with the trade, and it's all on Siren here, and he knows it as well. They've got him locked in. NaVi at 13 rounds. They get the job done finally.
It wasn't the prettiest series, but it might have been the most fun. Incredible tenacity displayed by NaVi there. There were so many frustrating rounds going against them, but they have done it. They crossed the finish line, and congratulations, they have made it to the Copenhagen Major.